Welcome to today's sports update. I'm Maya and I'm joined by Finn.
Hi, I'm Finn. We've got a packed show with some big stories from the world of sports.
Let's start with a story that's got a lot of people talking. Former NFL star Roger Craig recently revealed during his Hall of Fame induction speech that he has been diagnosed with vascular dementia.
That's a pretty significant announcement, especially coming during such a momentous occasion. How did he handle the revelation during his speech?
According to the reports, Craig delivered the news towards the end of his speech. The articles describe him as being candid about his condition, using the platform to raise awareness.
That's really admirable. Did the reporting say anything about how the audience reacted to this news?
The reports indicate that the audience was visibly moved by Craig's announcement. It was a powerful moment, given the context of the Hall of Fame ceremony.
That's really striking. Vascular dementia is linked to various factors, including head trauma, which is a concern in contact sports like football. Did Craig say anything about his future plans or what this diagnosis means for him?
Craig didn't go into detail about his personal plans, but he emphasized the importance of awareness and research into dementia. The reporting suggests he's using his platform to highlight the issue.
That's a great segue into our next story, actually. Let's shift gears to some exciting news from the soccer world.
Exactly. LAFC recently pulled off a stunning 1-0 win against Toluca FC thanks to a late goal from Colombian veteran Segura.
Wow, a 91st-minute goal is thrilling. What were the circumstances around that goal?
The reporting describes it as a missile from outside the top of the box. It was a decisive moment in the match, keeping LAFC alive in the 36-team Leagues Cup tournament.
That's incredible. How does this result affect the standings going into their next match?
Before the match, LAFC had 2 points and Toluca had 3. The win likely changes the dynamics heading into their next fixtures.
So, the competition is heating up. Speaking of intense competition, let's move to a story from the WNBA.
Kayla McBride of the Minnesota Lynx just set a WNBA single-game record by making 10 three-pointers in a game against the Dallas Wings.
That's amazing. What was the final score, and how did McBride's performance impact the game?
The Lynx won 103-90. McBride finished with a career-high 43 points, and the team made a franchise-high 18 three-pointers.
That's a record-breaking performance for sure. Did the Lynx secure any significant advantage or milestone with this win?
According to the reports, this victory clinched a spot for the Lynx in the WNBA playoffs, making it a very significant win.
That's fantastic. The Lynx must be feeling confident heading into the postseason.
Absolutely. Let's move on to some baseball news.
Jackson Jobe made his highly anticipated debut for the Detroit Tigers in 2026. How did he perform?
Jobe was stellar, holding the San Francisco Giants to 1 hit over 5 scoreless innings. The Tigers ultimately won 8-0.
That's a great debut, especially after undergoing Tommy John surgery. What were some of the key highlights from his performance?
The reporting highlights that Jobe's outing was described as electrifying. He showed strong control and precision, which bodes well for the Tigers.
A successful return from surgery is always a positive sign. Let's touch on some tennis news now.
World number 1, Jannik Sinner, has withdrawn from the Cincinnati Open due to a right knee injury.
That's unfortunate timing. How does this withdrawal affect his preparations for the U.S. Open?
Sinner's team likely felt that focusing on the U.S. Open was the best decision, given the injury. It also means that other players might get a boost in their chances.
Yeah, that's true. Carlos Alcaraz, the world number 2, also pulled out of the Cincinnati Open. Does that change the landscape of the tournament significantly?
With both top players out, it definitely opens up opportunities for other competitors. The Cincinnati Open is going to be an interesting tournament to watch.
For sure. It's been great catching up on all these stories with you, Maya.
Likewise, Finn, it's been a pleasure discussing these exciting developments in the sports world.
That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye, and see you later.